right. We've got a couple of different things going on tonight. Mr. Warren, if you would like to walk us through your operations update, and then we have a special guest with us today. You will notice this is not Casey Calhoun, but this is Justin Segalis, who is here, is going to talk to us about Lakeside Middle School rebranding. But we're going to start with Mr. Warren.
Thank you, Dr. Little, Madam Chair, members of the board. Excited to be here tonight to provide another update on our bond referendum projects. I'd like to provide you a summary of the work that we've completed since our last update, our ongoing work. Before we get into the projects, I did want to take a moment and mention an exciting partnership that we have with Dominion Energy. It's going to pay dividends for us and our facilities moving forward, allow us to invest rebate funding that we are receiving right back into our facilities. Some reps from Dominion came and met with us back in the fall, myself and some other members from the operations team, and talked through this program. Honestly, it made a lot of sense with the work that we have going on in our facilities through our HVAC, specifically our lighting upgrades, a way for us to capitalize on this opportunity. It's a program where customers are actually provided initiatives for saving energy and reducing electric bills. Like I said before, we have numerous lighting and HVAC program upgrades going on in our facilities. They sync up perfectly with this program, and we've already begun to realize dividends from it. As you see up here, we've been approved for rebates with HVAC and lighting upgrades at Lexington Elementary School. We've actually already received that funding. Central Services, Carolina Springs Middle, and Lakeside Middle. You see a big number there for Lakeside for all of the energy efficient work we're doing there with our controls and our lighting and HVAC. And so we look forward to bringing this funding to you here soon for your approval for some more projects moving forward. We can invest this money right back into our schools.
Can I just ask a quick question? Can
Sure.
you go back?
Yes, ma'am.
Maybe I'm just the only one that doesn't understand this. So that's a decrease on what our bill is, and so that's a savings to us?
Well, Dominion's,
or they send us money?
no, they're sending us money. It's a rebate. And I mean, it's actually kind of a double positive because we're actually saving money based on our energy initiatives that we put into place.
And they're giving us the rebate because we're saving energy.
That's right. That's
Nice.
right. Yeah, it's money that's not coming off of our bill. I mean, this is a check we'll receive from them to use, at that school or to reinvest in our facilities in some way, form, or fashion. Moving right into our projects, you see here at Gilbert Middle School, I'd like to highlight the work that is occurring there. Here's an overhead photo of our 4-classroom addition happening right now at Gilbert Middle. You see the corridor here coming right off the hallway, and then the 4 classrooms that are going to be a very big bonus for Gilbert Middle School. We know the growth that we're experiencing in the Gilbert area pretty consistently. So these classrooms will come online for next school year. This next photo was actually taken just last week, Friday, I believe. I wanted to show you that they have started to put the bar joist on top of the roof there. You'll see roof decking very soon going on top of that 4-classroom addition. So that project is moving along very nicely. I did want to show this photo. We've mentioned this several times, the last few updates for you. This is the completed 36 parking addition out in front of the school. It's actually online now. It came online in January, so the school is utilizing those parking spaces, as we speak. So that was a priority for us to get that work done during the school year because that was a critical need for Gilbert Middle School to have that additional parking out front. So that work is done and it is currently being used by the school and visitors. Moving right along to White Knoll High School, we are nearing the completion of the White Knoll Performing Arts Center. You see here, this is the revised bus loop taking shape. Of course, we lost a little bit of that, from the Performing Arts Center addition, so that's been rerouted to provide that bus lane for leaving the school. The block work defining the walkway to the PAC is ongoing. You see right here with this being the front entrance to the Performing Arts Center. Also, you see to the left here, the parking lot where all these construction vehicles are currently located. That'll be the future parking lot for the Performing Arts Center once that is completed.
Remind us the capacity of that for that community. Is 1,200 seats or 800 seats?
1,000.
1,000 seats. And that's equal to the Performing Arts Center at Lexington High School, and we're both about the same?
Right in line with it,
So
yes, sir.
yeah, that's going to be great for that community.
I have a question as well. This is Jada, while you're
Yes, ma'am.
there. So are the buses still parking in that same parking lot that they have been in?
Currently, they are, yes, ma'am.
Okay, and they're all fitting there? We're fine, okay,
Yes,
thank
ma'am.
you.
This is the black box, portion of the Performing Arts Center. Actually, this space here previously was one half of the auditorium, the old auditorium at Widening High School that was repurposed as part of our building program. So you see, the black box here taking shape with the ceiling going in and the grid there for the school to utilize for drama programs and small performances. That was one half of the old theater. Here's the other half, which will be the dance room for Widening High School. Very excited about that space for Widening High School and their students. Near completion, you actually see, sitting right in here, the wood floor. That wood has to acclimate for a couple weeks before it's installed. So that's what's happening right now. And that'll be installed here in just a few weeks. You'll see a wood floor in that dance room. A shot here from the back of the house towards the stage. Very excited about this space, especially and the school and what's going to happen there. Concrete is painted. The seats are scheduled to ship very soon. You'll see some seats installed in the auditorium, hopefully by the next update or right after that. Lighting is installed in the theater. Also, the majority of the wood paneling and block work you see is completed. Trying to maximize space here. Got you two photos on one slide. This is the auditorium lobby. You see the wood paneling is installed right here. When you're walking into the auditorium, that's what you'll see. Also a nice view on the right here looking out into the parking lot that we just looked at, looking through that glass there, from the Performing Arts Center. It's tracking towards us receiving occupancy early to mid-April. So looking to get them in there and definitely be online, certainly for next school year, maybe even some opportunities for this school year.
Mr. Warren, one quick thing, and I know we're getting late, but I do just want to say one of the really cool things about that space is while the big space is really spectacular and it will have all the bells and whistles, but one of the places that will get a lot of work is actually the Black Box Theater. We've talked a lot about that. That's a lot of the things that will take place every day, smaller performances, a little more of an intimate time to, maybe not the big spring production of, whatever, Oklahoma, but it'll be, I don't know, 1940s musicals, I just grabbed one. But, the kind of the everyday work in the classroom. So there's some really neat spaces in there that aren't just about the big and the bold. There's some really neat ideas in there. So I'm excited about those kinds of things because those will also get used quite a bit.
And honestly, those are the spaces I get the most questions about, from teachers and staff, is the black box and the dance room, and they get real excited, obviously, about those because they're in there every day, utilizing those rooms. Next project we'll reference tonight, the new transportation facility. This photo depicts the site work taking place on the site. To provide you some reference here, this is I-20 along the back here, in the back of the property, and then this is the Bentley Pontoons facility right here towards the top right of the screen. You see, grading is going on, and as you speak, if you ride by there, you'll see the tractors and the vehicles out there doing that work. Another photo here of the site work currently ongoing. Once again, here's Bentley Pontoons right here to your right. I-20 is back here, so you see that the site is cleared, and we'll soon see the facility going up. Moving to Gilbert High School and their Performing Arts Center, an athletic addition. This photo provides a nice look at the completed brickwork and roof decking currently being installed around the addition. I'd like to draw your attention to this connecting corridor. This is obviously the existing gym area here, gym lobby and this will be the connecting corridor to the addition, which will be a nice pathway to access the addition. Here's a photo from inside the weight room addition. You'll see the opening here in the back wall. This will be a bay door. There'll actually be two, garage or bay doors back here for students to be able to, exit outside quickly to do whether it's, speed or strength activities outside. That was a big, a big part of, working with the school and kind of getting feedback on what they wanted. They really want to have that ability to get outside quickly and get their students outside quickly to take their learning and their physical activities outside. This photo here provides another overhead look at the addition. The black box theater for Gilbert High School is right here. This is, once again, this is the connecting corridor from the existing school to the addition. On the left, you'll see this is the weight room addition here, and then towards the back is the wrestling room addition. Of course, the theater and lobby space is here with the Performing Arts Center here. Windows are going in around the addition, and you'll soon see the white roof capping and installed to complete the roof on the addition.
Matt, what's the capacity on that again?
800.
800.
Yes, sir. Here's a photo of the back side of the addition. See the windows are being installed. This is actually the weight room here. You see the two bay doors, and this is actually looking into a coach's office right here with the wrestling room a little bit further down. Next up, Carolina Springs Middle School, 6 classroom addition. Photo of inside one of the classrooms. We actually have an overhead inspection scheduled for Carolina Springs Middle towards the end of January. Once that's completed, we'll start dropping ceiling tile and doing unit startup and bringing those classrooms online here in the next few months. Photo here, the completed brickwork. That's all completed at all 6 classrooms. Next project is the old Cherokee road widening work that we're doing. This photo shows majority of the grading work along both sides of Old Cherokee is complete. Large piece of this project was utility relocation, and that's nearing completion, getting utilities where they need to be to then start the asphalt here very soon, which is the next step in this project. Another photo of the old Cherokee work. You see here's the school site right here, and you actually see where the turn lanes already been constructed, and there's asphalt already there that'll take you off Old Cherokee and making a right turn into the school entry. The curb is complete there as well, and like I said, majority of the asphalt work is done. Moving to Lakeside Middle, you see lots of progress here since our last update. You'll notice out in front, all the construction connexes are gone. That's always a good sign to see that we're nearing the end of a project. That construction trail you see is, if it's not gone today, it's leaving this week. That was the next thing to go. Front canopy is complete along the school. You see all the concrete here with the pathway along the front of the school. That is complete. Curb and grading for the front drop-off loop is complete. So school is tracking very nicely. Here you see the grading work being done at the athletic field and track and the additional parking lot that'll be here in the front. This will be a parking lot, for the school to utilize, and then the athletic play field will be here. You also see the athletic storage building and restroom facility is here. That is, pretty close to being complete, and you actually see the car stacking lane taking shape. That'll come in and wrap around the parking lot over the culvert to the school. A few photos of inside the school to see some progress. On the left, you'll see the front commons area. You can see the terrazzo pattern right there that'll soon be polished and really pop off the screen at you once that work is done. The right photo provides a look at the auditorium. Much like Widening High School, floor has been painted, all the lighting is installed, and the paneling work is complete. And auditorium seats will be installed by early March for Lakeside.
And the seating capacity in our middle schools and auditoriums is what,
400,
400-ish?
450-ish, yes, sir.
It's right at 500.
Right, 500, okay.
Yeah.
Last photo of Lakeside shows the work complete in the school gymnasium. Wood floor is in, the sound panels are in, bleachers are installed, and we will soon see paint on the floor and a logo, which we'll see here very soon. Lakeside continues to track very well, and look forward to seeing this facility complete in the very near future. And as always, you can track our progress on the building plan website.
Thank you very much, Mr. Warren.